Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sherry. Today is October the 18th. It's about 5 p.m. And you'll never believe where I'm at. Hold on and I'll show you. Ta-da! I'm in Colorado. Are you surprised? Well, I will explain a little bit what's going on with that, but it's not really that important. Nothing really spectacular or glamorous about that. So, you know, I hope I don't make you dizzy. Let's have a seat and we'll talk. Grab a seat. So, this is what is going on. So, I never want to hold or hide anything on my channel. I want to be very transparent as much as possible, or, which is needed. So, let's see. I came back to Colorado to earn more money. There you go. How glamorous is that, right? That's not very glamorous. Let me see if I can hold this camera a little bit better. I do have a tripod. I don't know why I didn't use it. So that's the problem. It was a problem. Yes, it was. So I was thinking as I'm sitting there, since like Friday, I'd really been thinking about this in Arkansas. I'll never be able to build my homestead or my apricot gardens as well as I want to on minimum wage. I needed to come up with a lot of money to drop that utility line. So that is why I'm here in Colorado. I'm not explaining it. I'm not even asking for permission. I'm just letting you know what's going on. I'm here to make money. As soon as I get the money, I'm gonna head back to Arkansas. Colorado will always be my home because I was raised and born in Colorado, but Colorado will always have my heart, but it's just not the same. As I'm like, oh guys, a lot of you don't know that I'm like directional challenged as far as east, west, north, south, blah, 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 unless I'm in Colorado, because I can look at the mountains and know it's west. In Arkansas, you cannot. There is no, I can look at the sun and kind of guess, but if I can't see the sun, I'm totally lost. So my 14 or 13 hour drive turned into 2 days, dudes. So check this out. I'm on the highway, I believe it's 60 or 65, through Missouri to hit into Kansas. It Y's off like a Y, like that. And one's 44 and one's 60 and 65, and I didn't take the 65, I took the 44 and ended up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At least it wasn't Las Vegas, right? Oh wait, that comes later. So I'm like driving and I'm like, I didn't see a sign that said welcome to Oklahoma. What I had noticed is all of the cars around me had Oklahoma license plates, and I'm like, what the heck is that about, right? In about 2 more miles, I look up and there's this sign that says Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I went, oh no, I'm not supposed to be in Oklahoma. So I called my son because, well, first of all, I do have my maps or GPS on my phone. But I didn't know how to get the little lady to talk to me, right? Talk about technically and challenged. So I called my son and he said, Mom, that's fine. Just hit 412, take 412 to 35 and 35 to I-70, straight shot. Everything's right-hand turn. You got this. Dudes, I do not have this. No. So I got lost in Wichita. So not only did I go into Tulsa, Oklahoma, I ended up lost in Wichita. That's not cool. So it was like 9 o'clock at night and I'm thinking, what am I going to do? I was tired. I had been driving since early that morning. I was just frazzled, I was hungry, tired, frustrated, especially in Wichita, Kansas, you know, the tri-state was a really big city. I'm kind of surprised. I had no idea that Wichita was that big because I've never been there. So I ended up pulling into a gas station and asking for directions. And the little girl gave me the directions. I followed them and I went in circles for an additional, like, almost 2 hours. So I pulled into another gas station. Guys, I'm really sorry this camera's like moving all over the place. I went into another gas station. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more steady. And the nice lady there says, well, you got about another 9 hours to go before you even hit I-70. And I went, what? No, I didn't want to drive more. It was already late. So I ended up getting a motel room in Wichita. Got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Actually, it was 3:30. Hit the road at 4 o'clock and just started driving. Well, in the meantime, last night when I got to the motel room, I got a hold of my son, and he had told me how to work my GPS. So what the problem was is I couldn't read the directions as I was going 75 miles an hour. Called him and he's like, Mom, just press start. That little lady will talk to you. Dudes, that little lady, she's bossy. She's a bossy little old lady. But anyway, I pulled into Colorado around noon, and my son met me here, and I got to see him and spend time with him, and he kind of helped me unload my car. And I was just tired. I was just done. You know, these last 6 weeks, actually the last 2 months, it's been constant of going and traveling and going and traveling. And yeah. So I took a nap. You know, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to lay here for just 10-15 minutes. And I think I lay down for like an hour. Got up, took a shower, went, I should make a video. So everyone can know exactly what's going on because I'm no longer in Arkansas. I'm in Colorado chasing money. You know, I never thought that I would say that, chasing money. Because I was trying to get away from that. And I certainly didn't want to be in Colorado for another winter. But I don't think I'm going to be here all winter. It's just enough money to get that utility line dropped. It's just me, guys. I don't have a lot of money. I don't come from money. I've had to work and save for everything that I've got. And let me back up. Okay, so you might think that this isn't even going where I wanted to. I think YouTube glamorizes being off-grid. Guys, it is not easy. It's not. So I was using my generator for heat, and it kept breaking, and I was cold. But anyway, I didn't have backup to backup to backup, right? But I learned all kinds of cool and exciting things and met all kinds of cool and exciting people. I don't know. Is Drew and Jeff exciting people? But yeah, but you know what I mean, guys? It was like an experience that I'll never be able to experience again. So, but like I say, it's not over with. I am going back. I will be back in Arkansas soon. I'm just here, like I say, just to get some money because I need to get the utilities dropped and not have to rely on the generator. And, you know, I nicknamed my property Shady Mountain because it was like, I kept hearing a truck at night spinning their tires, and it was every night at the same time. Well, one night, Denise and Marcel were there, and they actually got to hear the truck revving and the engines going, and my anxiety level was going up. And I was out there to not have that anymore. So, yeah, that's not going to change. That's not going to change. I'm just going to need to learn how to deal with this. But what is going to change is standing up for myself and taking back what's mine. And I'm going back to that property and I'm going to take it back and I'm going to keep it and do what needs to be done. So everyone, thank you for joining me on this video. We'll see where my journey takes me. You know, besides like work and going back and doing what I need to do and getting money, and as soon as I can get the funds raised, and I'm just going to work really super hard and try to get as much as I can to get that line dropped. So in the meantime, everybody, please have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, supporting, you know, just thanks for everything. Stay beautiful. We'll see you on the next one.